And
But
then we get
Sora
to...
adds a little bit of change to the mix. So let's cut right back in to the Sora exhibition as we look at Mlarcin and LemonTea.
You know, just one quick tangent aside as we're seeing both players start to really figure out how Sora's neutral can be played out as that Rising Nair. That Rising Nair looks really good. Doubly so. I wish there were Keyblade skins.
Don't. Uber, you're about to go into the deepest lore of Hangman. Don't get me started. I love the Keyblade as a weapon, and the very different designs of it are. I would be spending forever talking about it. But
Yeah.
I agree. At the very least, he's got a lot of varied skins.
Yeah, oh yeah. I really love all of his skins, and all of them are, like, at the very least, relevant. Ooh!
Okay.
Okay, he's got mash punishes, I suppose. That down smash looks strong, and if you're mashing air dodge out of his combos, be careful.
That's honestly, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
A lot of characters do be pressing a lot of buttons sometimes with reckless abandon.
Neutral air dodge is
Having a button that just tells you to stop that is really nice.
neutral air dodge is a very, very prominent defensive tool. As fair 1, 2, 3 still doesn't kill. Seems like a lot of his combo tools are pretty mediocre at killing, especially if you play a little bit more reserved.
Like how Mlarcin's been opting to rotate his magic use as swiftly as he can to consistently have either Thundaga for edge guarding or pressing with Faraga, and almost refusing to use Blizzaga. Which, it seems like the move when you consider that Blizzaga doesn't have a lot of range.
Yeah, it seems very specific. Though Blizzaga setups might be cool, as that actually, he's been doing a lot of damage. Down tilt, up tilt into up air was a solid 30%. But I really like how LemonTea's been taking this character in a pretty interesting direction, trying to end his combos early and go for more change-ups, whether it be out of smash attacks or adding into different magics as that dash back forward smash. It's a classic, and this one looks like a good one.
You know, this is something that I love when a character drops and you see everyone trying them out. Where, like, you could very much tell the kind of characters that someone plays by the way that they approach a character. LemonTea's approach to Sora very much reminds me of Wolf. Where, like, he's not going for super duper long strings, he's going for buttons that maintain stage control, and he's looking to hit hard when he does hit.
Speaking of, that's a pretty hard hit in and of itself. Looks like Mlarcin kind of showing off how he's been adapted, or how he had played Lucas in the past, and a little bit of mostly Mithra in the Aegis duo. He's playing very quick with his movement and utilizing those projectiles almost at exclusively a mid-range. You touched on it before. Almost exclusively wanted to have Firaga and Thundaga on deck, not really trusting the close range of the Blizzaga. Oh.
That's pretty deep, but he manages to come back. So it doesn't look like Sora's going to be struggling too much to return to stage if it's a matter of death. So active edge guarding is going to be vital in order to slow down a potentially early kill Sora.
You're going to need to stay out there for a long time. It may have similar properties to Link's up B, not only in the sense that you could do reverse up B as an edge guarding tactic, but also having you're dead. But also having something like not having a hitbox on top of you means that some quicker spikes may be a good way to edgeguard this character reliably. Things like Pikachu, for instance, could be able to come down very quickly with a fast fall down air on top of many other characters that have similar traits. Sora.
I'm still kind of like getting over the fact that Sora is in Smash.
It's so surreal.
Like, he really was one of the characters that I wrote off from getting my hopes up on very early on the notion that, like, why would Disney co-sign Sora getting into Smash when they can't even put him in Final Fantasy Dissidia? Yet, here he is, bouncing around, throwing shit all over the screen.
It's hilarious.
Yahooing in Smash Ultimate.
He's here, everybody. It is interesting that you mentioned that, though, and I don't know how much we can reliably talk about it, but Sora hasn't even showed up in things like Final Fantasy XIV, which one of the biggest successes of an MMO ever, and it's owned by Square. No Sora, no Kingdom Hearts event. So just
Sucks to suck, I guess.
yeah, just
It's our problem now.
Wow, there's so little end lag on the fireball.
I've noticed all three of the magics have very low recovery frames, and one thing that LemonTea's done that I think is super smart is he'll stall with the magic to occupy space and then go in with an aerial. He's done it multiple times now with Blizzaga, but we just saw it with Faraga in this game too, and the fact that he's able to so freely occupy that space and then get proactive with the edge guard shows very good signs for how well this character can mix up edge guarding.
There comes a back throw into the thunder, something you have to respect, but Sora's double jump is so crazy. And his rising buttons having disjoints on top of that, shades of like things like Ness up air, but on his neutral air. Pretty good. Wow, it doesn't take much for the freeze to pop off though. It doesn't seem like you need to hit multiple of the icicle sparks.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit more reliable than, say, for instance, Ice Climber's Blizzard, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to be as potent as Lucas's PK Freeze.
No.
Which, very odd tools to be in a sweet spot of, but I think it seems like a good enough tool given that Sora has the ability to follow up if you get those multiple hits, because it seems like multiple hits of Blizzaga just sort of throw you into the air. And again, when something is in the air, Sora's hitting it.
Yeah, he's able to chase pretty reliably, all things considered. Ooh, that's strong.
Naga getting its first kill.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's the most reliable in comboing one. Oh, okay, there it goes again.
Never mind.
Yeah, maybe it's a little. Oh, rip.
All right.
Time. Wait, why does he say time? Doesn't he say stop?
Maybe multiple voice lines.
I guess. I really like this dash attack. It's Mario dash attack, and for a character that already has insane edge guarding, if he's able to get back to stage after some pressure and set up for a lingering dash attack, I mean,
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, Ubel. I don't like the idea of Mario that's also floaty and having a disjoint.
It's I don't know. I'm theory crafting a little bit, thinking about how this. I think it's
Definitely
important.
thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. Just
I
a
got
little.
some thoughts and ideas.
Known to happen. Known to happen.
Forward throw doesn't seem to send you anywhere.
Yeah,
that,
but
that seems good in reference to like how well he can get out there to edge guard, though.
and it feels like one of those throws that isn't exceptional in singles. Wow. Ooh, super dead.
Ooh.
Game 3.
I'm living to okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like forward throw is exceptional in singles, and same thing with up throw maybe. But it may be a very good throw for doubles because it sends at a pretty high angle, and if it has enough hit stun, that could be an easy like Sora forward throw into something like Palutena up air. That's not bad.
Such an odd character. It's
Yeah. He's an
all right. So you play card games. You're familiar with the phrase "good stuffs."
Oh yeah.
So this looks like Good Stuff's Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, he's just playing good stuff. He's playing good stuff GOAT. And
And like it's just like all of the little things about Sora remind me of like one good thing about a random character. Like the projectile pressure, the dash attack, the rekkas, the kill out of shield, the stalling. They're all like bits and pieces of other really good characters. Seeing if this character has a sense of cohesion behind those good tools, though, is what I think is going to be the make or break for Sora going from a good character to someone that we ought to be very scared of very quickly.
yeah, that'll be the ticket of him transforming to keep the lingo going. To go from good stuff to GOAT control.
Yeah, definitely.
Nobody minds the Yu-Gi-Oh references because I don't mind them. I'll make them all day. Alright, coming in with that dash attack. And I'm baffled by how incredible his mid-range game is, because I kind of expected this character to go in, and while he had a disjoint, he was more or less trying to get his auto combo started and to put some pressure on your block end as such. His grounded game not being too impressive. But how reliable some of these pokes can be, as we just saw Mlarcin tap forward with mixing in jab and F tilts. How crucial his down tilt is in terms of his combo game. It's putting his opponents into the air, as well as having a reliable out of shield game and a decent short hop game at that. His grounded pressure is just as good as his aerial pressure is. Okay, down throw, up smash, sure.
The fact that this character has like reliable tools to poke in any situation, be it poke for like finding a hit confirm, like right there, float in with fair, you get all of your hits, bingo. Or like we've seen multiple times, like poking on shield, and like you don't get the right one, it's okay. You find the one that's minus enough or close enough to 0 that you just pull away. Like the fact that this character has very safe pressure, and it seems like that's a consistent trait across the board, does bode well moving forward for Sora.
A great tech.
That was a nice tech from Mlarcin.
Yeah, the only move I'm really underwhelmed by so far is back air.
Wait, not down smash. Where the hell did that hit?
Where'd that hit below ledge? Everybody that hit below ledge.
I am spooked. I am shaken. I am also stirred. I am bothered.
He needs it.
He needed it, yeah.
He needed it.
It's the only way he was getting into Smash.
Yeah, he needed to be good.
Depending on how safe back air is on shields, I feel like that move might be the one. That might be the one that's just like, all right, I'll touch you with this one, and if it doesn't land, then it's okay. If it lands, it's go time.
Yeah, we did see it functions like similar back airs where if you land it at really low percent, it can start tripping. Oh man, okay, it looks like Mlarcin was really pushing as we got ourselves a really good game in this game 3. Both players are kind of using their strong fundamentals of playing multiple characters in different ways. LemonTea, a known player of Wolf and Fox, and Mlarcin having the Lucas and Aegis as mentioned prior.
It makes a lot of sense that Mlarcin clicks with this character because he seems really comfortable with the buttons. When you consider, at least speaking strictly to his Aegis and the hyper-focus there is to playing on Mythra, I feel like a lot of Sora buttons are very Mythra-esque. So seeing Mlarcin come out with the win is...
Makes sense.